my lovely RostyMaths fans, and welcome back to another video. We're still in year 7. We're still doing decimals, but we're coming towards the end of it really quickly. Over here, you can see my curriculum, and on my curriculum, I've got everything in a specific order, and it's like that for a reason. So please make sure that you click on that pop-out banner and you go on to the playlist so you can see everything that I've done already. Now, once you're in there and you can see everything I've done already, you watch them from the start and you'll find that your maths will improve dramatically because of how I have sequenced the work. It's really important that you go and check that out. Anyway, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe below. Don't forget to hit that bell notification icon. For you, it's just a click. For me, it means the world. So please make sure you do subscribe below. The channel is growing quite nicely and I want to keep that up and running. Anyway, without any further ado, let's go and add some decimals. Now, before we get on to adding decimals, we need to talk a little bit about place value. So when you have your decimals, say I have 5.31 and I'm going to add that to 4.2 or something like that. We need to talk about the place values here. So you can see that I've got two numbers here. This is 3/10 and that is 100ths. If I just said something that you are unsure about, please go and check on my last video. Look at the pop-out banner up there. Now, check on my last video that I have done on what happens with your decimal points and so on. So just go and have a look at that video. So here we go with the place values. So here now, this has got a place value of 2/10. What you want to do is line up the numbers with the same value right underneath each other. And if that is really difficult for you to understand, then here's the easiest thing to think about when you're doing this. Just literally line up your decimal points and then put the other numbers in. So let's go for an example. Let's go to do this example. So 5.31. You see this decimal point on the 4 here? Let's just put it right there. So put the decimal point in first. And once I put that decimal point and I make sure that my decimal points are in a nice, neat line, all I've got to do is put in the other numbers. So the 4 will go here, the 2 will go there. Notice that there's a space, so we can fill that space here with a 0. And that's it. Once you've done it, this part of the job is super easy. Just literally add the 1 and the 0. So that's going to be 1. Add the 2 and the 3. That's going to be 5. Put the decimal point back. Do not forget that decimal point. And the 5 and the 4. That gives me 9. And this question is finished. And that is how we add decimal numbers. Now let's add a couple of decimals where we need to bridge 10. Bridging 10 means that when you add your numbers, you're going to end up with a number bigger than 10, and you may need to do some carrying over. So same as I've said before, let's start writing down our first number there. So it's 91.7. Let's line up that decimal point, 0.492. So make sure that the 4 and the 7 are lined up. There's nothing to line up the 9 there with, so I'm going to fill that space with a 0. There's nothing to line up the 2 with. I'll fill that space with a 0 as well. I don't really need zeros on this side. The 1 and the 0 are lined up as units, and that is brilliant. So let's go and add it now and see what will happen. Just one tiny little difference today. Okay, 0 add 2. That's going to be 2. Then we've got 0 add 9. That's going to be 9. And here we're going to bridge 10 now because 4 add 7 is going to be 11. So that's my 11 there. I take the units and I put it there. So I just bring the 1 here, put my decimal point, and then I bring the 10 that I have left and I put it there. So that 1 is there. Now I will do 0 add 1 is 1. Add this 1 down here. That gives me 2. and then the 9 has no one to add to, so 9 at 0 is 9. And this is now finished. So the answer, 92.192. And this is finished. Nice short video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. The fact that you're actually seeing me again, it means that you've made it to the end of the video. Thank you for making it this far and watching the video all the way to the end. Now, since you're already here, go ahead and subscribe below if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload as they come out. Comments are always welcome. Let's get some engagement, guys. Put some comments down below. Talk to each other. We can actually have a debate about some of the stuff that I've put on there. Okay? That would be really, really welcome. Anyway, until I see you on the next one, though, peace.